Before that, hot tracks and MTV. Now I synchronize the MPC. So this strap genuine like OMG, yo, G, yo.
Jaguars, Texans on EA Sports. Houston, Texas, the site for today's game.
The whole league is watching here in this doubleheader window. Long-awaited matchup between two teams on a roll on win streaks.
Man, they are on a roll. That is an understatement, Jim. Playing so well. Defense is getting it done. Quarterbacks, they're so hot and so accurate throwing the football. When you get a game like this, some coach, one of the coaches got to take a chance to give his team a little bit of advantage to give them a better chance to win. The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Mariota's taking off. Now, here's a look at the Texans lineup on offense today. It's been a rather slow-motion effort so far on the year as they have a very difficult time advancing the football.
Second down and 8.
The Texans get a first down. First down here after the completion.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Let's go. Red 38.
The Texans in the full house, set now at the line. Looking across the middle, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Here are the starters today on defense.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The field, but it's incomplete.
Well, but it's third and long early in the game. As a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The Texans have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. 3rd and 10. All set to punt here. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. To the ground. Slashes to the left side.
This gives an offense a lot of momentum. It gives everybody confidence. This running back, he's sitting there going, keep giving it to me, man, because I can make it happen.
First down here after the run. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play.
First down at the 46.
Robinson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Line of scrimmage, the 27. First down at the 27. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 25.
Looks like they're going to run a little wildcat here.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. He's tackled right at the 24. Here's a look at the Jaguars offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel.
The Jaguars have it at the 24. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
First and goal from the 10. Tosses the football. And now here's the Texans defensive lineup. The strength of this defensive unit, its ability to defend against the pass, right now in the top 5 in the league. Second and goal from the 6. Gets it again. Good for only a yard.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Coming up to the line at the 5. Third and goal at the 4. Looking at every option. Bortles now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
I think everybody knows now, don't we, that when the defender is trying to tackle the person with the football, they're going to go to the strip. Terrible, terrible job by the offensive player.
Anderson's got it on the handoff. Brown's there to make the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 3 after that last carry.
Let's go.
Mariota's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The catch is made by Strong.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
First down following the long play. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 46.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Mariota's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The Texans do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
Now looking at 3rd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Coming to the line at the 45.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
Looking to go down the field here, and it's incomplete.
Wow, Jim, he had a guy open deep that time. It looked like a good throw, but just out of the reach of the wide receiver.
This will be 2nd down. Anderson's in the backfield. Single back set. Set up screen. And that gains a few.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. We're back here getting ready for the 2nd quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the 1st quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
This next play comes from the 30.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Could have been intercepted.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
2nd down following that incompletion.
Quarterback. Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
This has been a long drive so far. The Texans will set up. The 20 is the 1st down line. Throws the pass. It's Strong who comes down with it. And this will be from 47 yards, the field goal attempt. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. A field goal in the early 2nd quarter to take the lead.
It was not a crisp drive, but it was good enough. They got the field goal try, and the field goal kicker came through.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiven to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception. Yeah.
You know, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
The Texans come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 3-0. The Texans have it at the 44. Space to work. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Only 20 yards to the end zone.
First down at the 20. Anderson's taking the handoff. Mathis is there to make the stop.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Mariota's going to take it from the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep it from scoring a touchdown?
Mariota's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
First and goal from the 4.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 4. Anderson's handed the football. Brown's there to make the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Press coverage all the way.
Let's go.
Third and goal from the 1. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
It's third and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
Fourth down, goal to go, and they're going for it. The Jaguars defense lined up going with the 46 defense. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
That time on fourth and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
Connor Bard ready for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 26. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Phil, this defense has come up with the interception, and now the